This video is sponsored by True Gold Republic, the precious metals experts. Talk to one of their experts today about diversifying your portfolio to help assure your future financial security. Find their contact information in the description below and pinned in our first comment. James Kaufman, World News Report today, May 21st, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, from 1600 to about 20 UTC time, we've had some intense agitators of Earth's electromagnetic field. This usually translates into heavy Schumann resonance spiking. And bingo, it's really gone on longer than that, although the spiking before 1600 wasn't very significant, nor was the spiking after about 20 UTC time, but we had spikes going off the charts ending here at 105 Hertz. No telling how high these spikes went. This is our Schumann resonance, and these are our geophone hits up here in pink. Serious Schumann resonance spiking for at least a 4-hour period. Looking at our 6-day comparison, you can see that this gradually came about and has been spiking hard for just over 4 hours. This chart's pretty much up to date. It's 5 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S. These are the geophone hourly strips cut up into 15-minute increments. I believe that, well, the most intense spikes are still showing up, but I believe that all the geophones are covered in snow based on pictures surrounding the modeling station in Italy. Now, I do think it's strange how the geophones seem to work on the Schumann resonance model itself, but they're not working on our amplitudes or the strips. But that's been ongoing, and again, I believe they're covered in heavy snow. What do we see here? Well, it looks like from right before 1600 to maybe right after, maybe closer to 5 hours of heavy Schumann resonance spiking picked up on our ULF sensors, our ELF sensors, our second SR frequencies, and slightly on our geophones. But again, I believe they're covered in snow. So, headed over to see what the agitator was, and of course it's a lightning storm. We know that our modeling center is right in this area here, and we can actually see the lightning popping off all around it. Zoom in and show you exactly where the modeling station is. And remember, this has subsided, but the lightning is right there. So it went over. It will zoom in enough to be able to see the modeling station here. And there we are right here. There's just a few thunderstorms left here. Not much really going on at this point. And I would expect the Schumann resonance to subside. Now, I wanted to explain to you why I believe the Schumann resonance is spiking higher and higher every year. I believe it's due to the atmosphere collapsing per the up-and-coming pole flip. Whereas our agitator used to bounce off the E or F layers and then return back to the sensors, it's now bouncing off the D layers when there is no space weather and the shields are down, which I'm about to show you guys. So you have lightning down here. It used to actually go through and bounce off the F layer and return slower and more gently because it traveled further to the sensors. Now bouncing off the lowest layer of our atmosphere because that's all there is, and hitting the sensors much harder. Every year, less atmosphere, stronger Schumann resonance spikes. A lot of folks think they're ascending. Well, mathematically, that would be correct. All of the mathematical theories of all, if you will, say that the higher your frequency, the higher your vibration, the higher dimension you're in. I believe that we're in the 4th dimension, meaning we can see 3D and 2D items, and people in higher dimensions or creatures in higher dimensions would be able to see down through the 4th, maybe the fifth if they were in the sixth dimension, etc. Anything below the dimension they're in. So we could have someone sitting next to us, or something standing next to us in the sixth dimension, and they could see us, but we could not see them because their frequency and vibration is so much higher than ours. Now I like to check and make sure that the shields are down, and we see that they are here in pink. They pop up when space weather hits, and you won't see the Schumann resonance spiking near as high, if at all, during those time periods. So in summary, our electromagnetic field being hammered, our Schumann resonance spiking off the charts. Please let me know how, if this affects you in the comments below. God bless each and every one of you guys. Please share, please subscribe, and always remember that anything's possible in Bizarro World.